This is Isaiah chapter 3 and verse 16. Moreover, Yahweh saith, because the daughters of Zion are haughty, and walk with stretched forth necks, and wanton eyes, walking and mincing as they go, and making a tinkling with their feet. Therefore, the Lord will smite with the scab the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion, and Yahweh will discover their secret parts. Barakati Yahweh, Barakati Yahweh Shai. All praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Yahweh been the name of the Father, who people ignorantly call God. Yahweh Shai is his son, who people ignorantly call Jesus. Bahashem, Rakakwadash. It's in the name of the Holy Spirit. And that's where we get our revelation, our knowledge, our wisdom, and understanding through the scriptures. Peace and blessings to you, Akim, out there that's constantly fighting the good fight of faith, Lord will to the end. And double honors to the apostles, the elders, a great millstone that taught us his truth. And Lord, will this lesson be edifying to the elect. Going in today on, I don't know exactly what I'm going to name it. You know, maybe something, shameless woman, or, you know, haughty, something to that effect. But you'll see the video. I don't know where I'm going to put it at. I'll put it in this lesson. Lord will, I'll remember. If not, I'll put it in the description box. But yeah, this B-dub, you know, is another example on, you know, how our women have become so proud and haughty and, you know, arrogant. And that's how you know that scripture that I just read, that it's true, that's us, you know, because of that proudness, you know, that arrogancy. Most High, he cursed the black woman and took their hair, you know. That's why it's a multi-billion-dollar industry that makes all that money, because, you know, the black woman, she'll spend her last dime to make sure her hair is dipped, because they, you know, that's that talk about where basically that's their let me see if I can get it real quick. All right, this is it. This is 1 Corinthians 11 and what is this, 15? Yeah, 1 Corinthians 11 and 15. It says, but if a woman have long hair, it is a glory to her, for her hair is given her for a covering. So you see that, you know, having that long hair, the woman, hey, they were blessed with it at first, man, but then they became cursed, you know, because of that pride, you know, and it's still the same to this day, you know, and that's why they get that long hair, you know, inserted, you know, weaved in, or a wig, however it may be. Even them dreads, them dirty dreads, you know, that just a bunch of dead hair clumped up, and just keep wrapping it. When they get it long, you know, that make them, they still get into that proud type of way. So that's the Most High just humbling our women. So I'm going to jump to this one. This is, I'm going to keep going. Matter of fact, Isaiah 3, and I'm going to start at 17 again. It says, therefore the Lord will smite with the scab the crown of the head of the daughter of Zion, and Yahweh will discover their secret parts. I'm going to read that part in the NIV. It says, therefore the Lord will bring sores on the heads of the women of Zion. Yahweh will make their scalp bald. It says, verse 18, in that day the Lord will take away the bravery of the tinkling ornaments about their feet, and their caws and their round tires like the moon. It says the chains and the bracelets and the mufflers. Ain't nothing new up under the sun. These women having all those bracelets, and, you know, even on their anklets, and they shimmering. It says, verse 20 says the bonnets and the ornaments. You see the bonnets. You see the bonnets now. You know, especially who you see wear bonnets. That's the black woman, man. It says the bonnets and the ornaments of the legs, and the headbands and tablets and the earrings. That's our women. Our women like to get all dolled up, you know. It said the rings and the nose jewels. You see our women, they gonna bling. Had them nose rings. It says the changeable suits of apparel, and the mantles and the wimples and the crisping pins, the glasses and the fine linen and the hoods and the veils. Our women like nice things, you know. You know, our women are salt of the earth, especially Judah. You know, she loved to make an appearance. Verse 23, it says the glasses and the fine linen and the hoods and the veils. And it shall come to pass that instead of sweet smell, there should be stink, and instead of a girdle, a rent, and instead of well-set hair, baldness, and instead of a stomach or a girding of sackcloth, and burning instead of beauty. You know, women become disgustingly ugly. You know, all fat and out of shape. That's the Israelite woman, man. Majority of them are all out of shape. You don't see a Israelite woman out exercising much. You know, they'll get these BBLs though. You know, they get all kind of implants, but you won't see them doing it naturally. Most of them. You know, of course, you got your one-offs, but as a whole, man, our women are gone, man. They eat unhealthy. That's why they got that sting. That's because it's what's inside of them got to come out. You know, that crab, lobster, swine. Wondering why you smell like that. Verse 25, the men shall fall by the sword. Oh, that was it. Verse 24. All right, so I'm going to jump over to, and this how you know this is our people, man. 1 Timothy chapter 2. And we're not proud of it, man. But we know that these are our people. You know, this is another sign to show that we are the people that the Bible speaks of. You know, it's an embarrassment, man, to know that our women are like this. You know, the men too, but I'm speaking on the women right now. You know, it's no like I'm out for the women thing, but hey, you see how our women are, man. And nobody speaks up on it, or they do. It's starting to be brought out more, you know, about the woman, and the black woman is the least favored woman to date. Don't nobody want to be with no black woman. Don't nobody want to date them, man, because they know what comes with it, the attitude. 1 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 9, it says, in like manner also that women adorn themselves in modest apparel. This is how our women supposed to be, in modest apparel. I'm going to go into this word modest. Because our women are far from that. Modest. And the blue letter is G2887. Well arranged, seemly, modest. Let's see. Orderly, of good behavior. Let's see. I'm gonna go to the root word. It's 2889. Cosmos. Let's see. It says decoration by implication. Habitants. Nah. Let me go. Let me just look it up real quick. The definition itself. All right, this word modest in the online etymology is having a moderate self-regard, restrained by a sense of propriety or humility, you know, and that's what you don't see. You don't see the majority of the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American women being modest, being humble. It says sober, gentle. Definitely not gentle. Our women are rough. They even to their own seeds, to their own children. You'll hear them call them every name out of the book, MF, a-hole, everything, you know, and yell it loud. It says temperate, let's see, of women not improper or lewd, pure in thought and conduct. Our women are not pure in thought or conduct. Their conduct is evil and nasty. You know, they thinking being a whore is the way to go. And then when somebody do something to try to, you know, go across what they feel is their boundary, like I seen some Jake Broad, she was just up on the stage doing some type of music. I don't remember her name or nothing. She a new artist, but a dude, he basically grabbed her pussy, you know. He touched her pussy, and then she got all offended, hit him with a microphone. But your shit all out, you know. It wouldn't be that way if you was modest. And if you was modest, you wouldn't even be up on that stage, you know. But our women, you know, they desire to be seen. You know, the scripture talk about how a woman, you know, it pleasures a man. I believe it's in the Apocrypha in Ecclesiastes, where it talk about how the woman being silent, and not just being silent, but how that's such a blessing to a man. Lord will, I'll bring it out. It says, 1 Timothy 2:9, in like manner also that women adorn themselves in modest apparel, with shamefacedness and sobriety, not with broidered hair or gold or pearls or costly array. Supposed to be just, you know, for lack of a better word, just, you know, plain, just keep it simple. Our women do too much, you know, but that's because they trying to attract all that attention. You know, usually it's in the wild, usually it's the man that's real, you know, let's see, like, that's, in a lack of better word, loud. You know, he got all the color. You know, he does all the dance. He does, you know, the chasing. But in this society, it's backwards. You got the woman, she all loud. She got all the gold and shimmery and the hair. She got all this, but and you'll see, like the National Geographic, you'll see the animals. You know, I'm thinking of the birds right now. The birds, they do all kind of things to, you know, to get the attention of the woman. But in this society, it's the other way around. I'm gonna jump over to Titus 2. Chapter 3. Titus chapter 2 and verse 3, it says, the aged woman, likewise, that they be in behavior as becoming holiness, not false accusers, not giving them much wine, teachers of good things. And you see this woman, hey, you'll see, man, she's an older woman. I think she said 49. And, you know, she's an older woman, man. She should be an example to the younger ones. But was she out there? She like, I still got it. I still got it. I'm what she said, I'm putting pressure on him. You ain't putting pressure on no damn body. It's your old ass. An old pussy. You know, been ran through. But you look on the comment board, you see everybody, a lot of people are bigging up in her, you know, boasting her head up even more. When Jake, you know, he trying to make an example like, hey, look how, you know, how she did a switcheroo. She got all proud. She got her hair done. She got all proud, you know, and that's because of them. That's scriptures, man. It says that they may teach the young women to be sober, to love their husbands, to love their children. That's what he's supposed to be teaching, man. How to love your husband. These hoes are the older hoes that tell the younger hoes to, you know, to do this. And you're like, why you call them hoes? Look at them, man. Look at them. They say it bark like a duck, or it quack like a duck, it walk like a duck, it's a duck. So you got these older hoes teaching the younger hoes, you know, how to be a hoe, how to be even more of a hoe. And so it just, the younger they are, the worse is getting worse and worse. Verse 5, it says to be discreet. These women ain't discreet, loud and boisterous. It says, chase keepers at home. Sit your ass down. Always got to go run the fucking streets. Go sit down somewhere. Go learn to do something that's going to be productive for your household, for your family. Be a professional cleaner of your home. Know how to properly do laundry. How to cook a nourishing meal. How about that? But no, you want to be all out everywhere. You want to be chased. It says keepers at home, good, obedient to their own husbands. Obedient to your own husband. You listen to every fucking other man that, especially if he paying you. That's what these hoes say now. If you paying me, they'll listen if you paying them. But your husband, you won't listen to him But you'll go straight to work wherever you get your income, and he tell you to do A, B, and C, and you quick on it. You'll jump on that shit. It says, good, obedient to their own husband, that the word of the Most High be not blasphemed. That's why, you see people don't take the word serious, especially like in these regular churches. Especially in these churches, man, because who's mostly in there? You got the woman on the front row, all up in the pastor's mouth, while what they call the first lady is right there, and these other hoes, they checking him out, which having more than one woman ain't wrong, but these hoes, they supposed to be upstanding. They supposed to be, what they know of is having just one husband and, being with one man. I mean, with, basically just a husband and wife. That's how the Christian church is. The average Christian church. They don't know nothing about having multiple wives. So they doing that just being snaky. Jump to this next one. It's Ecclesiasticus chapter 26 and verse 25. Says, a shameless woman shall be counted as a dog. What's a dog? For a woman, a biatch shall be counted as a dog. It says, but she that is shamefaced will fear the Lord. These women ain't shamefaced. Shamefaced has no type of thought in their face, in their mind, being shamefaced. They're the total opposite. It says, well, that was it on that one. I'm going to jump to this one, and I'm going to close it on this one. This is Ecclesiasticus 26 and 9. It says, the whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and eyelids. That haughty look, man. And you look up the word haughty, it means disdainfully proud, scornfully arrogant, snobbish. And that's the average woman out here, especially the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American women are snobbish, arrogant, very scornful, very proud. You better not try to talk to them unless you even they have a lot of these on YouTube. They got these gold digger pranks, not pranks, but basically how you catch a gold digger. And Jake, he'll just walk up to her regular, and then she don't give him the time of day, and then he'll walk off and jump into a nice whip, a nice car, and then she'll come back, she'll make a beeline to him. She want to see what's happening then, because they all about the mighty dollar. So if you ain't got, but that's how we know, man, we don't have the power here. So, having a woman, having women, multiple women's and all that, hey, that we get that in the kingdom. Right now, hey, we must be about our Father's business. Hey, if the Most High bless you with a woman, hey, you just, the water Yahweh Shemel Shah, just keep it pushing and don't let the woman distract you. But hey, a lot of times, you put Sophia first, which is the wisdom of these scriptures, man. Hey, that becomes a division between you and the woman, because she see how much time you giving to her. She'll swear that you messing around. You on your phone. You ain't on all these different social media sites like she would be. You on there. You could be reading the scriptures. You looking up articles, something to match up with the scriptures. Everything is geared to Sophia, to this truth. But they'll be thinking that you doing something, wicked, like how they would be, even though that wouldn't be wicked, if you was hollering at another woman. But it just, how they would be thinking that, So Lord with us is edifying to the elect out there. And with that, all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone, peace and blessings to you Akim out there that's fighting this good fight of faith. Lord will to the end. Till next time, Lord will. Shalom.
We kind of already went through all this, but we're just doing it again.
It's okay.
So, Ashy, we're going lighter. We don't mind the brown root. We're doing links, curly links, but we will be straightening it today doing the whole shebang.
A few moments later.
Face the bad ass up killing you. You see a 50, I'm telling you 40. They be like, how? Baby, 49. Still applying pressure. Baby, I tell them the real egg. I want y'all to know I'm applying pressure, baby. These little girls still can't keep up with